Hey everybody. Dusty, Uni. Hi. I appreciate the likes. Thanks so much for the hearts that make us warm our hearts over here. We having a tough day today, man. I'm gonna tell y'all about what happened just here in a minute. Let a few more people jump in. We having one of them crazy days. You ever have like a crazy morning? Like out, like just crazy.
It's been a pretty strange morning already. Trying to get my airbrush together here, people.
Oh, I'm just having these heart palpitations over here. Heart palpitations. I get them. I do.
You get the what?
I get the heart palpitations. Palp. Help. Help.
See what I'm saying?
He's over here wilding out. I'm bad. Nobody can rock quite like I can.
I just hate it when
You know what's crazy? When you're watching TV with your kids and your kids is like, they never seen the movie Speed.
yeah.
What do you do with that? I mean,
You're like, wait, what?
yeah. Like, you never seen Speed? What? That's cray cray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Work with me. But just sit on here and talk until I get this right.
Yeah, you know. You know it. You know it, man. I still haven't gotten the gist of how this works anyway yet. I'm just still trying to figure it out. And the other thing, like, we used to make fun of people because they didn't know how to surf on the internet and all of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like there's things that we don't understand how it go.
Yeah. Like, wait,
And
what?
yeah, we don't get it. And like our kids be like, "Why don't you get it? What's wrong with you?" Well, you don't get it. And I'm like, I don't get it. You do what? And the what?
Like, okay.
NFT who? A crypto what? Oh, doggy who? Yeah, all of that. I don't understand that language at all. And then things that we used to think were like words that we use in our regular everyday language, we can no longer use because they mean something totally different to the people that's coming up now. And you'll say something and they'll be like, you can't use that word. Like, remember when we was teaching the kids in the elementary schools and they were like, it's sus. It's so sus. And I don't think it mean what we think it mean to them.
Really?
Like, my idea of what that means is not what they mean at all. In no shape or form. And I was like, yo, you guys shouldn't say that. And they were like, oh, that's so sus. And I'm like,
I remember that.
what?
And we was looking at each other like,
They were like 6. No, it
What
was
is
summer
these
camp.
kids
We
talking
taught summer
about?
camp, and they was like, "Yeah." I'm like, that means something
And
else
it
to
make
us,
yeah.
and I think they meant it for like funny or, odd. And we was like, "Nah, man. I mean, it's literally the letters for suspect. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?"
yeah. And that's what we like. Suspect means
Yeah.
a little suspect there. But now you can't really say that like that because oh, there's some chunks coming out of this
See,
though.
that's what it was. Show us the chunks. We want to see. Show me. Show me. Ew. Yuck. Nasty.
And this is out of a brand new
Call.
bottle.
Oh,
So
them bottles. I'm telling
you
you,
gotta
they.
strain your paint, man. I keep not doing it, and this is the reason why
Why
I'm
you
sitting
having
here doing
issues?
this right now. You gotta strain the paint, even if you painting t-shirts. You might get lucky a few times, and you can go straight into the bottle and be able to just paint. But sometimes you get these bottles of paint that been sitting on a shelf for a year or two or longer.
So if you're just joining us, please share and like our live.
Man, that's crazy.
Please share and like.
I ain't got my little alcohol wipes over
You got a whole box of them.
here, yeah, I had a
You
pack.
got a whole box over there.
I had a whole pack that was sitting out. I guess I have used those. Ooh, that's crazy. You see that chunk of paint?
Yeah, it's kind of out of focus, but we see it.
Can I get in for? Can I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
You see that big chunk?
That's a
of
pretty
paint?
big chunk of paint.
That's what stops the airbrush from painting, from working.
Yep.
That's a big chunk. When you think of how small this little opening is, how fine it is to be able to get the fine detail.
Right.
And now I think I got it all, or at least enough to continue painting. But I've been having this problem lately with brand new bottles of paint. I get it, and I go straight into the paint like I usually do, and this be the outcome. I'm picking chunks out for hours instead of painting. I hate that. Hate it. Okay, put another chunk out there. Sometimes they be really tiny too.
Mm.
You just don't know. It's still coming out of there. That's crazy. Alright. Close to getting it all out. The Adventures of Rudeboyz.
Yeah. You're very eventful. Adventureful.
Let's see where we at. I would much rather deal with this cone though than them smaller ones. It's like on the gravity fed. It's got the same type of cone, but the one on the gravity fed is got the smaller tip on it too. Let's see what we got. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Way better. Because it was.
Aw.
Okay, there we go.
Thanks for the rose, Lou.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Still getting them little speckles, but it's spraying a lot better than it was.
Come on in. The water is fine. Come on in the live and talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's spraying a little better.
Oh.
It's still a little speckly though, but
Hey Nelson. All right, we got ammo.
we do.
Yeah, lock and load. Lock and load.
Okay. We got ammo. All right. It's still being funky, but sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. You see that? I don't know if you can see that.
Not to see it.
I know they can't see it on the camera yet.
That sounds like somebody in our driveway.
That might be joy. Yeah, I'm okay with this. It's acting real stank right now.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
I was too short to see out of the little peephole.
Let me bro, I left my bottle with
Oh, that's what's up. Anytime, you know where we at.
T-shirt.
Lou said he's ordering 2 shirts.
Okay. All right.
Anytime. Hey Jimmy. West, hello, welcome. You ever just want to break out in song? Like, hello, hello. It's for the bet, yeah, for the sports book. Okay, okay. RBA, hello. RBA, I actually be checking out your art. I'm on your page. We like kindred spirits, RBA and RBZ. That might be the reason why. My dog is being very clingy today. She's not letting me be great. She over here making noises and stuff. Y'all don't get to see us. It's a lie. It's a lie. You need me to move the stuff off your chair? You need me to move the stuff off your chair?
Are you talking to Tika?
I'm talking to you.
Stuff on my chair?
Yeah, the stuff on the back of your chair. Shall I move it?
You can move it if you want to. I mean, I know. It ain't bothering me.
We are stepping
I'm still
in front
having
of
a
him.
little bit of some spray issues. I'm just trying to work with it, but it is being retained.
And there
So
we
we
are.
show y'all the good, the
Bad and the ugly.
Yes. So
We
sometimes
do.
I have issues with my airbrushes.
What? You got asthma? What's going on? What is these sounds you making?
Tika?
Hello? Yeah, she over here
She
making
be making all kind of little grunting noises.
making sounds. Say hello, Tika. I say hello to the people.
Tick, tick.
The little tick tick. You gonna say hello? Calvin, hi.
So even though my white, and I think it's just a white, because you know, when I come to think of it, I didn't have this issue when I was playing with that black.
It's great that you have videography capture your art already. Okay, so full disclosure on the videographer part. Yeah. Sometimes not really. Yeah, kinda. But thank you for saying so.
What happened?
He's telling you that it's good you got a videographer to help capture your art in progress.
Yeah, it is. Because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't go live and stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably would try, but I'm not that type of person that like to be doing the videos and stuff. So
It's crazy.
if
So
it wasn't for her, I probably would not be live painting.
well, we've had a lot of practice of working together. So how it works is he supports me in my art venue, and I support him in his art venue.
Hmm.
And it's not always perfect, but it has been a very fun
Interesting.
journey. Yep.
It has been
Oh,
very,
Barbara, hello.
very interesting. So I found a little cone that is seeming
Man,
to do what I
trying to
need
tell
it
you.
to. That's better. It's like it's getting better as I paint with it. The cone,
Yeah.
it's
And
kind of working out some of the little kinks on its own.
also, I think another thing for us is that because we literally work together every single day. We kind of like move together as one person, which might actually be weird to people when they first encounter us. Like we just watched a movie last night called The Silent Twins, and we call
Yeah.
each other the Wonder Twins, even though we're married.
Yeah.
We're like, and I know Wonder Twins were brother and sister, but that's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, we work so well together. We're like Wonder Twin power activate because we're goofy that way, you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes that don't work because he doesn't like to talk. So just like the Silent Twins, it leaves me doing a lot of talking in time past. And now that he's talking today, sometimes I'm still talking and he needs to be talking.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You don't think so? You can turn and
Sometimes,
look right in the camera and say hi. Say hey.
sometimes I have to really focus on what I'm doing because sometimes it's a one
Oh, now
shot
you
deal
focus.
with this stuff. You don't think it's sometimes a one shot deal because everybody is always like, "Oh, it's so perfect. Oh, your art is so good." Until I do that one piece and somebody is like, "Oh my god,
Hey.
why is her eye up here?"
Right.
I'm like, man, you don't know how hard it was for me to paint that. Oh, and I had to go and do it all over again. And it's like it's an ego blow. It's like,
Yeah.
man,
Or when people come back and like, I don't like his eyebrows, not in the right spot.
right?
Like, remember that
Or
one lady, she was like, but I need his eyebrow to look like this.
yeah,
X-Men, hello. Yeah, so we get crazy requests and people say crazy stuff. And RBA says it's hard when you're in the zone. I understand where he's coming
yeah,
from. Yeah, he gets in
yeah.
the zone, and so if
And,
I can do the
and
talking,
it's
it's
a
good.
distraction sometimes because I'll be like, I stop to talk and then I'm not on that vein that I was just on where my lines were like absolutely perfect. I'm like, yeah, and I'm getting it, and now it's like, dang, I
Right.
messed up, and I gotta go back over it and try to fix it.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. We need those likes and those shares, please, 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 please. It costs you nothing,
well, I
but it's
like
everything to
TikTok though,
us.
'cause TikTok you really can engage
Yeah,
with people.
yeah. Blackbird, hi. Thank you, thank you. We love seeing those hearts. So yeah, we started. We really started doing this airbrushing stuff. Like, God, it's been like 13, 14 years, but
Yeah,
it was kind of like he didn't like to paint with a brush, and I thought he would be amazing if he used a paintbrush. And he was like, that's boring. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I want to airbrush. I was like, do you know how to airbrush? He was like, no, but that's what I want to do.
Yep.
So I was like, you don't know how to airbrush but you want to airbrush. I was trying to rationalize it and make, a joke out of it. And he was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. And so we literally went and bought an airbrush, a compressor, and they, at that time, they had like this little video of this guy who was teaching like beginning airbrushing. And he blew up stuff. He tore up stuff.
I don't know about blowing up.
Yeah,
When
he blew up that
blow,
one
blow
compressor.
Up, she mean that it went out. It stopped working. I didn't physically
Carlo,
go kaboom
hello.
in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have went through so many compressors. Like, man, it was funny, man.
But he had amazing talent. He has an amazing talent. And he doesn't. I can tell him that. He don't believe me. But if you guys tell him he's got an amazing talent, he'll believe you.
Man.
Blow it up. Yeah, he blew it up. He blowed it up.
I blowed it up.
You bloated it.
I ain't bloated.
Not bloated. Blowed.
I know.
Yeah, you did. I don't know. We had like a graveyard of compressors at one point. It was crazy.
It was, man. I remember them days. So what I'm doing now is I kind of learned that if you use a layer of black underneath the brown skin tones, you don't have to go so dark with the brown skin tones to try to capture that look you're looking for, because it'll blend, especially with the airbrush being so soft, it'll literally blend with the paint. And that's the whole point of airbrushing, is to blend the paint, the soft shade.
Right. Lefty, hello. Do you drain your compressor?
Yes, I do. I haven't done it in a while, just because, I've been being lazy. I ain't gonna lie. I need to probably drain it now, to be honest, and change the oil.
Yep. So when he first got this, what kind of gallon? How many gallons is that compressor?
I believe it's a 21-gallon McGraw compressor.
Yeah. So when he got this 21-gallon McGraw, it was a big deal for him, a really big deal, because he had been using those pancake compressors forever and ever and ever. So finally he got a big boy, right? So he was all excited, and for the first 6 months, he changed the oil every day. I swear.
Until I realized that I was tripping.
I told you was tripping.
And I started. I was like, no, I gotta change the oil. I was just like, man, I want to protect it, because it took a lot to get that joint. That wasn't,
Yeah. H. Neil, hi. Yeah, he was like, oh, you just don't understand. You don't know. And yeah, I don't even know, man. No. I was just like, yo, you gonna change the oil again? He was like, yeah. We had to go buy more oil. He was like, I can't use it till I change the oil. And then, yeah, it did get very expensive. Let me just tell you, airbrushing ain't cheap.
Not if you want to do it right.
Yep.
I mean, you can always, do it and...
I guess you could do, there's a cheaper way to do it, but then when you start looking at the new, like, it's evolved over the years. Like, now they have all these really cool airbrush guns that are a little more expensive. They cost $100, $200, $300, $400 or more. And you got to have 20 of them. And, you got to have, like, for too long we were buying 4-ounce bottles of paint instead of buying 32 ounces of bottles of paint, but doing high volume. So we had a bit of a learning curve over the years.
Yeah. As with everything.
Hi, Johnny. But I want to do some collabs. I think that would be fun. To like the traveling pants of Yaya, where one girl would wear the pants, and then she would send it to her friend, and she would wear the pants, and she would send to her other friend, she would wear the pants. Now that's nasty.
I All right. I'm about to say.
But I'm just saying, you know, we can have an
Somebody gonna
art
catch
piece
a
that we
yeast
could.
infection.
You know
Y'all
what?
run around passing pants and stuff. Everybody don't watch their stuff the same. You be passing pants.
You mean, what do you mean? What do you mean the stuff?
They
You mean their
stuff.
clothes or they stuff?
They both.
Ew. Ew.
Come on now, let's be
Ew.
real. We are all adults here.
Well,
It might not be all adults, but look here now. We already know everybody don't wash up the same, and everybody don't wash their clothes the same.
well, my point was, see, there you getting away from the point, my love.
I'm just saying, you gotta watch what you say now.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I think that if we had a garment that each airbrush artist could paint something on, that would be really cool. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Let's get that dove in that shot. That's a cool looking dove you got there. Now you guys can kind of see that line a little bit more. I'm telling you, airbrushing is keeping us married. Literally.
Oh God, babe, what you talking about?
Like a collage, absolutely. RBA, I think that would be cool, and I think it would be fun. Okay, I'm sitting down. You worry about stinky pants.
I mean, you brought up the stinky pants. Let's
Yeah,
not forget
big
that.
little hello.
You trying to make it seem like it's my fault now. You hold on.
Baby boy, hello.
You said something about stinky pants.
Yeah, the traveling pants of Yaya. You know, there was a movie about these 4 girls that had one pair of jeans. They were all different sizes, but they all could fit into these jeans, and they would have these wonderful experiences when they wore these particular jeans, and then they shared their stories. So I feel like we could do, it could be canvas or it could be a piece of clothing. We could pass it around to different airbrush artists, and each one could add their style and their idea to it. Yeah, and then that piece could be auctioned off, you know, collectively, and we can all blog about it, and that would be cool. I think it's a good idea. I mean, if you like the idea and you want to be a part of it and you're on here, you know, just let me know, and
Pretty cool to me.
we'll provide the garment, and then we'll mail it to you, and you mail it back to us or to the next person. Thank you, RBA.
Yes, indeed.
We'll definitely stop by your lives and say hello,
Yes.
or stop by your page and say hello. Thank you again. And let me just tell you, oh, I forgot to tell y'all about the weirdness. Okay, so this morning we are just standing in the living room, both of us just kind of talking. I had just burned some Palo Alto, or my version of sage, and we were just hanging out, and all of a sudden a painting just flew off the wall. Nobody was near it, nobody touched it, nothing bumped it. It was just flew off the wall. So, and things have been happening like that lately, kind of crazy around here. Yes. Henry Fields, hello.
All right. So, my beautiful peoples.
Over here. Talk to us.
We're going to have to come back to you unless y'all don't mind my loud compressor.
Yep, we don't mind. We in here.
I'm about to be loud, so if I got to deal with it, y'all got to deal with it too. It's the white though. Like I said, it's a brand new bottle of white that I just bought that I'm using. But
Yep, I felt like I was in timeout over here because I couldn't talk because of the compressor. But I was getting messages and I had to come back. Hey, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hearts, thanks for the love.
you know
If you
what?
just joined us, welcome.
You know what's not on the order form?
What's that?
What color?
We want the skies gray like they are.
Hmm?
We want the skies gray.
Oh, he wanted the size, right? Okay.
Yeah, like they are.
Good,
Yep.
good.
I think that the lettering color is on the order form now.
Nope. That's why I said something right.
I know you did. Let me see.
It just say white, gray sky.
Gray skies, white dove.
It's starting to loosen up a little bit, I think. The bottle had chunks in it.
He gave me an example from a picture that you did previously. There's a person who actually sent him note in front of his that referred him to us. So we'll come back to the lettering color towards the end. Hello, Gregory. Welcome. Jeezy Customs. Hi.
My airbrush is not spraying right. This is white. I put reducer in it.
Robert, hello.
There we go. It's starting to spray a little bit better.
Okay. Please like and share. Please like and share. What you going through over there?
Still not spraying right. Still trying to get it to function. It's leaving these little speckles everywhere.
I was gonna talk to you about this. You know how you love Jello?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Jello is made out of?
Yeah, I know what they said Jello was made out of.
Tell me what Jello is made out
Animal
of.
parts, animal bones.
Animal bones. Gelatin is made out of animal bones. Just thought
And I
you.
love gummies. This is why she's saying this. You gotta ruin it.
Because you love gummy bears?
I love gummies. Yes, gummy bears are gummy worms. You want to ruin it for me?
No, I don't.
You do too.
No, I don't. Don't be mean.
Tell the truth. What you doing right now? Ruining it.
No.
You talking about what they made of and all that shenanigans. I'm still doing some cleaning. I'm thinking maybe I got a clog in my bottle.
You guys want to see what he's doing? Let's see if we can get closer. Let's see the rude boy in his natural habitats.
I'm trying to see what's going on with this airbrush. Sometimes I get little clogs in here. I don't see nothing.
Does that mean that the rude boy needs a break?
Probably. Always take me a break, y'all, when I get frustrated. But I mean, I can take a seat, look at it. It's looking good. For some reason, when I'm spraying my white, I'm getting these little flecks of paint everywhere. I'm not sure why. That's new. I added a little reducer to my paint. What I'm thinking is the bottle of paint has chunks in it.
So you just need to.
And what I'm gonna probably have to do is wash out my bottle, pour some more paint, but strain it before I put it in there. And like I said, that'd be the issue is we be getting paint and we be sitting in the Hobby Lobby for a couple months to a daggone year or two, and you like, You go in there, you like, yeah, they finally got the paint that I've been needing, man. They done had that paint in the back for about 2 years, and nobody put it out. And now you buying it, and it's not working right. You wonder why your airbrush is clogged up. You didn't strain it before you put it in there like I did. So what it's doing is I'll get a nice clean line, nice little clean line, and then I'll get all this spattering from airbrush on top of that. Or I can't get the clean line that I want to get, so I'm pulling back, but it's not a clean line. See how foggy it is, choppy. But the good thing is I'm working with white right now and black, so whatever I don't like, I'll be able to clean up with the black and fix my lines. Because the black is spraying okay, which is weird because I usually have an issue with the black. But the black is spraying good, and the white is spraying like crap now. But gotta keep working with it though. Get it to. See, this is the behind the scenes stuff that y'all don't ever see. You're like, no, I need my stuff right now, within an hour. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I don't like to. I can't. I don't like to paint like that. I like to give myself time, just in case I'm having issues with my equipment. Give some time to do what I gotta do. I know y'all can see how this thing is spraying. This is horrible. How this is spraying. But make it look good, don't I? Because to the untrained eye, to the untrained eye, there's no flaws.
Are you telling me the flaws are in your head?
Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm looking at them and you just can't see it. Maybe that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know what to look at.
Touche.
You don't know what I'm saying is a flaw, because to you, you're not seeing a flaw. You know?
Yep.
I see it because I'm literally looking at it.
Thank you, 7 Custom. Says love the work.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna add a little brown to his eyes. That's why I'm brightening those up. And because we want to try to capture as much detail as we can.
So for the other airbrush artists who just joined us, who weren't on a little bit ago, we're thinking about doing something like the traveling pants of Yaya, where we take one garment and pass it around to each other, and we all add something to the garment in our style, our own style, and then auction it off in the end. So if you're interested in doing that, just leave us a message. Blazing Caucasian. Hello.
All right.
That's a heck of a name.
All right. That's a name.
That's a name.
That's what it is. What's going on? So the good thing is his sky is, he want like a gray sky. So the only color we're going to do is going to be literally in the skin tone, the hat, and I believe his shirt was like a gray, so all of that will blend together nicely.
What? What's up, Rude Boy 497?
What?
I like your name.
Yeah. What's going on?
John, hello, John.
See?
Yep, I see you got a paint clog.
Yeah.
A little clog in there. The other thing about working on
flattering though. Remember
right.
how I was saying it was just flattering?
Right.
Like the little speckles, I'm not seeing that now. So that's a good thing. Like I said, it's probably kind of working it out as I go.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. Please like and share. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Tony Bologna. God. That's another good name. Man, y'all got some good names.
You know,
Reminds me.
used for detail. And it's a pain in the butt when your white don't want to act right. I'm glad y'all launched this trip though. Y'all kind of cute.
Tell me who's your favorite airbrush artist and would you like to meet him?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh man. Let me see. I gotta think back. Well,
the one I know you can't because he passed away, but
yeah. Right now, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really been following other airbrush artists like that since that, because like that was the only person I really liked his style, and I studied his style and I studied him. I don't know. That's a hard one because I have developed my own style with it. I don't follow too many people.
John Rodriguez says he loves your artwork and he loves airbrushing. I asked him, what does he airbrush?
Oh, I appreciate you.
What do you, clothes, cars? What do you airbrush? I'm asking him. I know what you airbrush. Okay.
There is another artist I used to follow him. He was Jaime Rodriguez protege. I believe he came up under him.
Ryan?
Not Ryan Townsend. He was another guy I used to watch, but he stopped airbrushing. I believe he switched to tattooing or bouncing back and forth. Jonathan Downey. Friends with him on Facebook. He cold-blooded. He started... another one that I do. I love her work. She's amazing. One of the coldest female airbrush artists I have ever seen was Airbrush Goddess.
Yep, I like her.
She cold-blooded, man. I've heard her now. I've heard people say my line work is like perfect and so crisp, but her line work is immaculate. Like I've seen her stuff. I've studied her work too. So there's a few people then I would say Airbrush Goddess, Jonathan Downing, and there's a guy that I watch on TikTok. I believe the name of his business is called Spray Crazy. He cold too.
Okay, Spray Crazy. I can check him out.
I believe
Ghoulish Needs, hey.
I believe it's another guy on Facebook from Detroit, Airbrush Tone 1, I think his name. I look at a lot of airbrushing work, of course, but it's not many people that I just say that I just follow like that.
Right.
But I base my style off of what I learned from Jaime Rodriguez though, and back the older artists like
what do you think is the most difficult thing to
Nunez? Steve Nunez is a good one. Pito Z on Facebook. Dang, all these names is like popping in my head right now.
Nunez.
Nunez, like he used to paint on just straight panels, like aluminum panels, and he did stuff like realistic portraits. And I seen he did like a motorcycle scene where the guy was riding a motorcycle and he had it linked, and all his stuff looks so realistic, like photorealistic.
That's the goal though, to make it as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
But in your own style.
Your own style, yeah. It's got to be within your own style. Um, yeah, made me want to go look at some other
Airbrushing
people's
videos.
stuff. Yeah, it's another guy too, younger guy. Um, he's a YouTuber,
Uh-huh.
Dale.
Oh, Dale, the airbrush guy?
Dale, the airbrush guy. He cold, man. He got some nice graffiti work. Gotta give it to him, brother. He killing it with that graffiti work. Like that's all he do though. He don't really, cause he said it himself. He don't really dabble in portraits and stuff because he don't like doing that type of stuff. He is a letter artist. Like that's what he do. Like I'm saying, everybody got their own little niche on things that they like to do. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, please like and share. If you're just joining us, like and share. Right now, we're just talking about our favorite airbrush artists and who we love. But we talk about all kind of stuff. So feel free to jump in on the conversation.
I don't know what kind of hat that is. He got a bee, a bumblebee on his hat.
Gucci.
That's Gucci?
Yeah. Let me see the bumblebee. Could just be a bumblebee.
It could be.
But Gucci has a bumblebee, yeah.
It could be.
Let me see his picture.
So another thing that I do when I'm painting is I take my photos in stages. So, hold on. I got to take another picture because that's where I'm at now. And then I'll get you. And I'll literally study my own stuff. I'll look at this picture, then I go back to the reference picture, then I look at this picture, and then I compare the two to see where I'm at, to see if I feel like it look enough like that person or I did my job. And right now I think I did my job. And where are you, fella? Are you still? There you go. So here is the reference photo.
That's not Gucci.
Can you see the bee on his head?
Yeah.
It's just a bumblebee?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that guy.
That's him. That's him.
Wow. His facial expression.
This is how
So
I do
spot
it.
on.
I literally zoom. Sometimes, now I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm gonna point this out because it's odd that I'm seeing it in his eye. I've never seen this before. I'm gonna see if you can see it. Since we in there like swimwear. All right. You look at his eyes. Can y'all see his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom in closer. Do you see how that one eye?
It's got reflection.
It's got that dark shadow like underneath it, like that eye is bigger than the other eye.
Mm.
You see that?
Yep.
Okay. I took it out because I didn't want it to look weird. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the kind of stuff that I battle with when I'm painting stuff. And then I have to zoom in really close again and look at his hairline in there. Most people would miss that. But I try to capture as much detail as I possibly can. And now that I pull my picture up, I see more detail that I can capture. Like, it's a light source over here. Right there. Got a little light source there. And right up here, this needs to be rounded out just a little bit. See how it's not spraying?
Yep.
And then it's another thing, like my beautiful wife said, sometimes I can get over attached to a certain painting, and I'll work on it for hours and hours, and I'll keep changing stuff, and at some point I have to literally walk away from it, because I'll just keep changing stuff and working on it. And it might already be good. I kind of did that this morning when I was working on a little kid's shirt. believe I got the lips spot on.
And hey, if you're just joining us, welcome. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and share. Please like and share. Thank you. Lonnie Hinton, welcome.
And sometimes it's literally like a game of patience. It'll play with your emotions. Airbrushing. I remember a lot of the artists back in the day that I used to watch would say, if you're not frustrated and fighting and tired, you ain't doing it right. Remember a lot of them say, like, you ain't doing it right. It's supposed to be hard. I'm just refining my white, making sure I got all my details, so I won't have to go back and try to fix things once I start adding my color. So,
I forgot to tell people we ship.
Yes.
And the link is in the bio.
Yes.
And it could be anybody. It could be on anything. We can paint on anything, just about.
Yeah, for the most part.
If you provide us a picture, text us a picture, we take it from there.
We got this light source that's on the chin that I'm not too sure about adding.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's looking.
I'm about to step away. Would you like me to leave everything as is?
No, because I'm about to step away.
Step away. We'll be back after these messages.
We'll be right back. Boom. Yeah, so when we come back, I will